Yahoo! Part 4 has been uploaded. I don't know how long it's gonna be while I'm writing, but part 3 becoming a 20-minute video was so unplanned, but if you want longer videos let me know in the comments. Let's get started. Before I go forward, I want to give the credits for these characters. The main characters and some side characters that take place in this series do not belong to me but were written and illustrated by Hiroshi Furuta. Personalities may not match up to the personalities in the anime. Bullet. Atsumu feels at ease. Yesterday's negative interaction with Sakusa had him feeling horrible, but receiving an apology from him, you could say he's on cloud 9. Cupcakes sound really good, and so do cookies. Atsumu has quite a big appetite today, which is reasonable because he didn't eat lunch or dinner yesterday but played volleyball. He's really drained, and it's surprising how he hasn't dropped unconscious yet. He gets up and secures a spot in line, waiting. 3 minutes later. Finally it's Atsumu's turn to order. Can I get a dozen mini cupcakes to go? Sure. What flavor? Half chocolate, half vanilla please. Wow. During those 3 minutes of waiting in line for his turn, he loses his appetite for cookies and just gets a dozen cupcakes. For those that don't know how many that is, it's 12 cupcakes. I just ordered a dozen cupcakes. Can my pockets even handle that? Atsumu's gonna really need a part-time job after this. No small gig pay handling his big appetite for sweets. Okay sir, cash or card? Card. Atsumu hands his card to the cashier and waits for her to charge it and give it back. The cashier starts writing on a little piece of paper and hands it to Atsumu along with his card. Atsumu grabs both and starts walking back to the table he was previously sitting at, waiting for his dozen cupcakes. He puts his card away and starts reading the paper the cashier gave him, her name and number written on it. Miyano. Atsumu starts wondering if he should keep the paper. Just the thought of getting rid of it makes him feel guilty. Then he gets his cupcakes soon after. Atsumu's walking back home while eating one of the 6 chocolate cupcakes, wondering how the hell he's gonna get these cupcakes to his room without his mom seeing him. Maybe I'll just go through the front door. Atsumu arrives home and starts peering through the windows trying to identify where his mother is located. Hell yeah. He smiles not seeing her in the house and walks in through the front door, making sure to be silent. He makes it back to his room without being spotted, although his mom is nowhere to be seen anymore. Now he's chilling in his room, sitting on his bed looking at a show he's obsessed with on a streaming service app while also eating his second cupcake. BZZT. Atsumu pauses the show he was watching and answers his notifications from Osamu. Hey Atsumu, how are you doing? I'm doing amazing now. How come? I got a dozen cupcakes and I think mom left. A dozen? Yeah. Osamu takes a while to respond, but Atsumu can see that he's typing. Fat ass. Seriously? It took you that long just to type one word? Yes, big back, but can you save me and Suna like 5? I bought these out of my fucking pockets. Get your own. Just 5. How the hell you gonna split 5 cupcakes? Where is the extra one gonna go? Don't worry about that. Just don't eat 5. I can guarantee you 2 cupcakes but not 5. Fine 2. Deal. Me and Omi made up 2. Who the hell is Omi? Sakusa. Osamu rolls his eyes reading that name. Yay. At least pretend to be happy about it. I'm not happy about it, but I'm happy for you. I have to go now. So soon? Isn't it like lunch now? Yeah, but I'm busy. Busy with what? It takes Osamu a good 5 minutes to respond back. Don't worry about it. Okay, whatever. Bye. Atsumu starts thinking about what his brother could possibly be doing at this time. Then his mind starts thinking about what he had seen this morning. Of course, those two are probably making out in an empty classroom or something. Now he gets a text from Akiyama. Stop disturbing me. He looks at Akiyama's text. Why aren't you at school today, baby? He contemplates if he should talk to her, but considering when he does he feels guilty because of his liking to Sakusa. He ignores it. BZZT. Atsumu, baby please answer me. BZZT. Why are you ignoring me? Is it because of yesterday? Despite Atsumu's acknowledgement of Akiyama being able to see that he's looking at her text, he decides to screenshot it and turns off her message notifications. School has ended. Osamu and Suna should be on their way home any minute now. Atsumu had left 2 cupcakes in the fridge downstairs for those two and had a few more for himself in the mini fridge inside his room. Bullet. Atsumu, we're home. Atsumu comes running out of his room and down the stairs. Great, hurry and settle down. I have so much to share about today. Suna and Osamu laugh at how Atsumu's mood has changed from this morning, but the two shower before finally sitting in the living room where Atsumu is. Suna, your hair is dripping wet. I know, it's getting on the couch. Osamu hands Suna a towel and starts leaning over on the back of the couch. Yeah, ready to share? Obviously. Okay, so, I went to the bakery today and I got a text from Omi and we talked. He apologized for getting upset at me yesterday, then I apologized too. Atsumu stops to catch air. Isn't that so cute? Suna? Absolutely. Can I see the text? Suna has no idea who Omi is, but he is going to figure it out once Atsumu shows him the text. Yeah, here look. Oh, Sakusa. That's cute how you gave him a nickname, Suna says while reading and scrolling through the text. Does he even know that ya call him that? Yeah, he said I could call him that. He let you give him a nickname? That's new. You know my brother can pull. Suna, I don't like how smooth this conversation is going. What did ya two plan? Nothing. They both blush, hoping Atsumu doesn't realize anything, but if Atsumu didn't know them enough, he wouldn't have noticed they were acting suspicious, so why wouldn't he realize it? I know ya guys made out or whatever. Stop acting so weird. We didn't make out. Oh yeah, didn't? Suna, take off your shirt. Why? Let's see your marks from today total. At school and shower. Suna stays silent and focuses on drying his still damp hair. That's all the proof I need. Osamu, I forgot to you that Atsumu seen us this morning. Suna says shyly with his head down. Ya did? He says, turning from Suna to Atsumu. Yeah, and ya didn't say anything about it? Ya were really upset then. Osamu laughs at both situations. Ahem. Atsumu clears his throat to continue talking about his day. Now, may I continue? Yeah, go for it. By the way, Sakusa was so flirting with you. I know, I was blushing. But I also got a girl's number. You did? Again, that's surprising. Just so freaking handsome. Osamu and Suna are silent, which offends Atsumu. Osamu, ya literally look like me, and Suna, you're in love with my twin. Before the other two could respond, Atsumu's phone dings and Suna gives it to Atsumu after looking at it. It's your man? Atsumu grabs his phone excitedly and starts jumping the entire way to his bedroom, leaving the other two alone. Hey Mia, Omi, what are you texting me for? Atsumu acts nonchalant, knowing damn well he's captivated by him. Because I'm bored and a little tired. You sure you weren't just missing me? Sakusa's typing but stops. Then he starts again. Sure, you want to talk? Nobody else wants to talk to you? How sad. Atsumu sends teasingly. I could talk to one other person, but you'd be jealous. Who? Akiyama. Don't talk to her. Sakusa smiles. Honestly, I might just break up with her. I told you to do that already. Did she talk to you today? Yes, an attempt. What did she say? Instead of responding with words, Atsumu responds with the screenshots he previously took. Sakusa leaves Atsumu on scene and closes out of his DMS. Atsumu pouts since the direction of the conversation didn't go the way he was hoping, but now he has to wait for Sakusa to text him again by watching yet another episode from his adored show. Bullet. Bullet. Currently Atsumu has been waiting for hours and it's 12 a.m. I can't sleep. I think it's my adrenaline. Adrenaline, yes. Atsumu's been wondering what Sakusa has been doing after he sent the screenshots. Is Sakusa mad at him again? Probably not, but the idea makes Atsumu's heart beat faster in panic. I just want to sleep peacefully, just one more day until the weekend. BZZT. Atsumu uses a little bit of his disappearing energy to look at his phone. Mia, are you still awake? Yeah, you should be asleep. And? Go to sleep. Who are you to tell me when to sleep? You know who I am to you. Atsumu blushes. He knows exactly who Sakusa is to him. But Atsumu's thinking of Sakusa saying that with his calm, deep and low voice. What did you do after I sent those screenshots? I broke up with her. She pretty shitty, honestly. Glad we both can agree on that. I told you that you deserve better. Who's the person I deserve then? Since you think I deserve so much better. I won't say. You won't or you can't. Won't. Anyways, I have a quick question. Go ahead Mia. Can we call? I know we don't know each other that well, but still, I don't mind. Call me, this is my number. Then Sakusa proceeds to send his number to Atsumu. Are you flirting with me? What makes you think I'm flirting? Because you're giving me your number when we could call on Instagram. Maybe I am flirting. Do you like it? You're bold at night, aren't you? Atsumu laughs, then FaceTimes Sakusa by his personal number and he answers immediately. Hi Omi. Hi Mia. Ya should continue flirting with me now that I can hear your beautiful voice. Sakusa smiles and rolls his eyes. Didn't I tell ya if ya keep rolling your eyes they'll get stuck? Yeah, but I'm sure you can help me if they do. Of course I can. Atsumu begins yawning. You tired? He nods. I didn't go to school today though. Today? You mean yesterday? Sakusa reminds Atsumu that it's a new day. Oh yeah. Anyways, I went to this bakery and got miniature cupcakes. How many? Atsumu blushes because he felt embarrassed by the amount he got. That's not important, Omi. Come on, tell me. Sakusa's tone is soft and low. It really does something to Atsumu. It makes Atsumu want to listen to everything he tells him to. His voice is just so soothing, you could easily fall asleep to it. I love your voice. It's so relaxing, makes me want to fall asleep. I'll yap only for your sake of sleep. You're gonna yap for me? Atsumu says in a sweet tone with a sweet smile. He only heard about the first half of Sakusa's sentence. Sakusa nods. Just for you. Go ahead then. Sakusa begins talking about whatever could come into mind just for Atsumu to hear his voice and fall asleep. Atsumu yawns again, getting closer to dozing off, and his eyes got heavier. Basically sleep now, Omi. Thank ya. No problem, Mia. Sakusa groans in slight pain and irritation. My jaw hurts now. I guess ya should start talking more with that voice of yours. I think I'll just save it for you. Sakusa smiles, watching Atsumu smile while struggling to keep his eyes open. You should turn off your light, Atsumu. You'll sleep better. Ya don't want see my pretty face anymore? I do wanna see your pretty face, but you should really turn it off. Fine. Atsumu raises his hand to his light, turning it off with a few taps. Atsumu immediately falls asleep after turning his light off. A little light began illuminating his room through the window. Sakusa admires Atsumu's angelic sleeping face before getting up to turn off his own light, getting back in bed and falling asleep too. Bullet. The sun has risen and Suna quietly walks into Atsumu's room to see if he's awake or not. Atsumu? Suna says while walking towards him and slightly shaking him. Finally he wakes up. Huh? He yawns. You look like slept good. I did. You going to school today? Yeah. You can sleep in a little more. Okay. Atsumu lays his head back down on his pillow and Suna leaves his room. Mia? Oh yeah, didn't hang up? No. Sakusa tiredly chuckles. We should do this more often. Sleep on the phone? I'd agree anytime. No questions asked. Like music to my ears. Mia. There's silence now as they're both tired and still waking up little by little. Atsumu's remembering what happened last night, all of the flirting Sakusa was doing with him. You know, Omi, you're a good flirt. Thank you. I was wondering how ya were able to pull anyone, and I understand now. I'm honestly quite mesmerized. Sakusa blushes. This side of Sakusa no one else ever really sees, which is why people never understood how he can find dates other than because of his looks. All of a sudden Atsumu's alarm goes off. It surprises him, but he quickly dismisses it. You never told me how many cupcakes you got from the bakery. Emma, where Omi? It's not important. Please? Atsumu sighs. How could he say no to Sakusa's adorable plead? 12. Huh? I got 12 cupcakes. Damn. Sakusa's eyes widened and Atsumu watches as they do, thanks to FaceTime. Were they good? Yeah, but in my defense, I didn't eat anything for lunch or dinner the night of the game, so I was really starving. Sakusa chuckles. Whatever. I miss Tokyo so much. It's so cool there. It's just a city. Mia. Nothing too special. Easy for you to say since ya live there. Sakusa sighs. Osamu bursts inside of Atsumu's room, although there's nothing urgent going on whatsoever. What the fuck, Samu? There's a field trip to Tokyo next weekend. Here's your permission slip if ya wanna go. Tokyo? Give me that fucking paper. Don't think you're gonna be free and see your little boyfriend Sakusa. Ya still have to be around staff. Really? That's a bummer. Atsumu completely forgets that Sakusa's on the phone hearing their entire conversation. Yeah, leave. Make sure ya ask Suna out soon too, he says while pushing Osamu out of his room and continuing to speak to Sakusa, now with his cheeks flushed with a tint of red. Boyfriend huh? I didn't know we were dating. Stop being such a flirt. So you don't want me to flirt with you? And here I thought we had something. I find that hard to believe, Omi. Yet of all people wouldn't like me, but I do. I was also wondering if you wanted to go to the movies with me? Oh Omi, of course I'll go. Great, we're watching a romance movie. Is it because ya wanna romance me, Omi? Atsumu smiles teasingly, but deep down he definitely wouldn't mind romancing with Sakusa. Eventually, Sakusa says with a straight face, I'll pick you up tomorrow at 1, okay? Atsumu nods, but then his face gets filled with confusion. Why Yer and Miyagi? Yes. Why? Because of my parents' work and stuff. I'll be here for a little. That sounds good. I'll have Yer mouth watering for me tomorrow, but right now I need to go. Alright, bye Mia. Please call me something endearing like baby or sweetie. Sakusa grins and so does Atsumu. Bye baby, bye. Then Atsumu hangs up and starts panicking because of his date with Sakusa just the very next day. Bullet. The end. Is this one shorter than usual? Maybe, but please let me know how you feel about making my videos longer. By the way, I might do one more episode of this series and start with a Kuroken as I thought a plot for it randomly.
Years every time we're playing in a match.
You're a duty